What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, as you know, I'm a part of a couple projects, right? When it comes to Lunatics Token, it comes to Zelda Inu, I treat them as, amazing partnerships that are moving. They're not by any means the most popular cryptocurrencies that are out there, but they are, making some moves. And I wanted to take this time to talk about Zelda Inu and show you guys where the price has gone, what it looks like over the last, maybe couple of days, as well as, looking at what they have that's new, that's coming out soon, and also some changes that they may have made to the overall project, which tend to be good for a position when you do see that things like this, especially in nowadays where everybody cares about this one thing that could happen with a project. But let's go ahead and get into this. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one, and make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at Perry8K, you can follow me there. You can also follow Zelda Inu on Twitter as well. So, if you don't know what Zelda Inu is, Zelda Inu is basically a charity token that was created to help out the rescues that house these dogs and animals that are in need, that really need help. And while you see nobody out there funding a lot of these areas, this is created in order to help a lot of these places, be able to feed and house these animals, which is definitely a great cause. Now, I saw a lot of growth in the position and see transparency in the team, which is something you don't see within some of these smaller coins. Seeing transparency is key because you want to make sure that they are clear. They give you all the information that you need to know about a project, and that's exactly what they did. So mainly that's the use case behind it. It has a great team behind it, including me. And I didn't create it, but, and I'm basically a partner for it or with it. But let's break down what they've done in the past, maybe 7 days to 3 months, just to see how they have grown. I know we've seen the markets come back, but we want to see some positivity in everything. So if we look at Zelda Inu right now, we're seeing it up about, about 0.4% in the last 24 hours. You can see the movement and how it is stable at certain levels and holds pretty strong at certain levels, which is definitely a good thing. We have seen it increase in price. Nothing to where it's like a gradual increase. We see sharp increases, and then we see it level out at certain areas, which is always interesting to me. Now, if we look at over a month, we can see the movement, the progression day after day after day, and see it kind of stair step on the way up from this level all the way down here, all the way up to where it is right now. Around this point, or the 1 cent mark, or 1.2 cents mark, right? We've seen it higher than that, close to 1.25 cents, but we obviously want to see it grow a lot higher because we're looking at millions of dollars of market cap, but we want to see tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars of market cap. They did add a feature, which I will talk about soon. But if we look at the amount of holders that it has 6,616 addresses that are holding it. So it's not something to where it's very small. You have a decent amount of addresses that are holding the position that really do like what Zelda Inu has to offer. Now, let's go into their website just to see, if they've made any changes here. So this is one thing that is new that's coming. The Zelda Inu NFTs, which obviously will be one of a kind, type of thing, and you're going to be able to capture something that has, real value over here. And it looks really interesting. I'm a huge Marvel fan, a huge superhero fan, and to be able to have something like this to where it looks like Iron Man, it looks like Batman, all of that, it just looks amazing. And I'm kind of excited for it. I want to see what they look like, what they end up doing in volume, because their Twitter has a decent amount of people that are following it. I think like 12,000 people. So seeing something like that, when you have the popularity, that's how NFTs run. So you continue with the popularity, NFTs gain value, and you're able to generate some revenue with it, and some of that revenue might go into markets that they could be included on. Right now, the markets that they are included on is LBank, PancakeSwap, Bitmart, XT.com, and Hotbit. They haven't had a launch on an exchange in a little bit, but I can tell you LBank right now is offering me, I think, 26% APY on all of my Zelda Inu, and I'm gaining about 400 a day or something like that. So obviously, I like the fact that I can gain more Zelda Inu just by holding the Zelda Inu. But if you guys want to explore that, go over to LBank and see what they have. I don't have the website up right now, but yeah, that's what they have to offer over there. So the NFTs will definitely be a big part of, this new push that we will see with not only crypto but Zelda Inu, or not only Zelda Inu but crypto in general, right? So you'll see NFTs that are created across the board, and I think Zelda Inu has a really good design of their NFTs. I really like it. Again, huge Marvel fan, huge superhero fan. I love DC as long as they make better movies. But I do like superheroes. I do like Marvel, and to see how they have that set up is definitely interesting to me. Another big thing that they have done, right, and I retweeted, is they're looking into or actually started an auto burn. So a 3% auto burn of tokens on every transaction. Our taxes updated to 5 buy, 5 sell. This is really good, right? Because obviously this is what people are excited about, is about decreasing the supply and seeing things run based on the fact, or the potential get there based on the fact that you are decreasing the supply. So with more volume that comes through, you're decreasing 3% of the volume, or sorry, decreasing 3% of the supply, so that you give the price potential so much more. And we've seen this be implemented in so many different areas. We obviously want to see it implemented in Lunic and something like Shiba Inu, but seeing Zelda Inu do this shows that it can be done. It's easy to be done. It's just with anything that has a bigger following, you need more of more checks and more, you need to check the boxes everywhere, right? You need to talk to other people. You need to get it approved, all of this other stuff. And I think Zelda Inu can sort of skip all of that, since they are early stages and they're growing, and we've seen some pretty decent sized moves. Like if we look at Zelda Inu's Twitter, they have 16,000 followers. Sorry. They do have a partnership, right? I wanted to show you the movement that they looked at. So 131% over the last 28 days. Absolutely phenomenal to see that growth, right? People invested here at the bottom. You see them gain over 100% of their initial investment, and maybe they took some profits. That's okay to do so, or maybe they put it into LBank to where they can gain a little bit more, where they can gain the APY as they're holding. But again, phenomenal, right? So guys, let me know what you think about this. Is it a big deal? Have you gotten into Zelda Inu? Are you a person that wants to see like smaller coins grow? Do you believe in charity tokens as well? I like to know everybody's opinions in the comment section. But that's what I have for you guys. Zelda Inu, definitely one that I'm always keeping my eye on, and put videos out sparingly on it. I don't, spam out there with a ton of videos, but I'm putting videos out there sparingly, and, giving out the information that is at hand. And we do have some pretty big news with the NFTs and the auto burn that's being added onto it. So anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, feel free to follow Zelda Inu on Twitter if you want to. Follow me on Twitter at PerryAK. Follow my Instagram, maybe my TikToks, all of that stuff. And if you guys want to check out my other channel, my other content, feel free to check out all of those channels. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.